And it's time for the AOR Podcast.
What?
Welcome to
Really?
AOR Podcast. It is the 28th of the 1st, 2017. I'm going to hand the introductions over to Stevie SQ this week, and he's going to introduce everyone and make it right. Over to you, Stevie.
Can I ask you a question, Daniel?
No.
No, I'm going to. Can I ask you why you sounded like you have just gone through an elocution course?
In the 1920s.
Yes, in the 1920s, I went around and I learned how to speak properly. I'm not going to do the intros because that's not my job and I have a task to do. So if you want me to do that task, I need to actually concentrate rather than talking. So I'll leave it back to you, my friend. Have fun. Good luck.
So are you going to do the intros or what?
Shall I do them?
Yes, Chris, you do them.
Chris, over to you to do the intros this week.
All right. Hiding behind my red bird here. Joining us this week twice in the podcast is the genius Waldo.
Hello, everybody. It is just one of me, I promise.
Joining us at this very late stage, even though we haven't gone anywhere, is Andy forgot his Rocket League match, Tiger Cart.
Hello.
Calling him out. Call him out.
Lark.
That deserves a faff rating, to be honest.
Yeah, yes, Spanner. In this week, the Grumpy Scotsman, it is Evan Erty. 7. Oh, he's got a headache.
Would you like to retract that, Grumpy?
No, because you haven't proven
Well,
you're not a
I'm going to die next week because of this headache.
Call him. Let's just call him a Dalek.
Retract it.
He's also breaking up for whatever reason.
He's also a Dalek.
He's also a Dalek, yes.
Let's see.
In the midst of all this chaos, trying to steer the ship straight is Dan, the man, the gorgeous man, Hawkins. Hello
Hi.
to you.
How's it
Hello.
going?
Yeah, all good. How are you, Mr. Unshaven?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Baby.
Trying something new. As it's been pointed out in the chat room by King Rockhammer there. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
do you know what? I forgot we even had a chat.
I did exactly the same thing.
I did. I was there from the start, and then I just saw that. I was like, okay, right.
Hey, chat.
Also with us.
Yeah, to everyone in the chat room, hello. Sorry.
Hello, everyone in the chat room as well. I'll be there in a minute. Right, also joining us is one of the Sneaky G Doodles himself, Mr. McFillan. Hello, Phil. How are you?
Hello. I'm good, thank you. I'm writing very good questions right now.
The Lord and Master of Long Hair and the podcast and all things here. It is Stevie SQ.
That's how you do an introduction, by the way. Hello. How are you, Chris?
It's all good. I'm pretending to be
Our
there.
lovely commentator of everything.
Oh, and yes,
all things a little bit naughty.
and I thank whoever it was that changed my forum tag to AOR commentator.
That'll be me. That'll be me. Send your money my way.
I'm so
Or
grateful
nudes,
for that.
whatever you want. I don't mind.
Whatever you want, whatever you need.
Oh, I like him. Hello, welcome to the podcast. Weekly podcast. I know we did one last week. We definitely did one last week. It's a 24-hour one, actually.
Yeah.
Dan wasn't very active. He was just more talking in the chat room rather than actually being on the
Give me
podcast.
some credit for setting up a beautiful stream page.
He did. Hey, shout out to Dan for doing that because that was fucking amazing.
That was awesome.
Having both streams at both times. Chris, can I ask you a question?
Mm.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not. It's just a mask.
What?
Fine. Oh, there we go. This
God.
is out of control. That's why
God.
I was hiding.
Don't pull stunts like that. I thought you'd had a horrible infection.
And you said to me, I'm unshaven.
Yeah, well, this is on purpose. What's your excuse?
Mini Mariner in the
I
chat.
left it
Everybody
in
say,
London.
"Hello."
You left it in, yeah. But also, my son left this in by my computer, so just had to hide behind it for a while. Why
I'll
not?
be honest. When you just said that, I thought you were on about your beard. Right, your son left it in your face.
That would be rather
All right.
disconcerting.
Interesting. So you'll see that I'm holding a pen and that not Chris, the other one, Phil. I get names. I'm terrible with names. That's why I don't do the introductions. Phil is holding, it looks like he's doing a maths exam. Is because we have a thing later on A new thing we're going to try, and it'll obviously do very, very well, as do all of our ideas.
Don't tell them. Keep them in suspense.
I'm not telling them about them. I'm just getting them excited. I'm teasing them. I say tease something, isn't it? You stroke it violently. But first, port of call, and we've got a quiz. Chill out. We've got a quiz before we start kicking off in the chat, starting riots and punching people for no good reason.
Which will lead to bounce.
So we've got a quiz. We've got another thing. So we better crack on with the show because it is a show. We're very
We've
entertaining.
got a show and a half in a very short amount of time.
We haven't got a show and a half down. We've got a quarter of a show dragged out over about an hour. So let's talk about the big news.
That's got to be Mr. Bernie Ecclestone being forced out of F1.
I think it's more that I went out for the evening, but never mind. We'll talk about Bernie Ecclestone.
Yes, the angry little fucking dwarf has gone. About fucking time.
Hey, I will say, I don't believe he's gone till I actually see it happen.
He's got some sort of honorary role or something.
Yeah,
but
well, he's not in charge, which is the main.
Yes. He doesn't know what the honorary
I believe
title
what he
is.
did.
No, but the good news is Ross Brawn is in charge.
Yeah.
Of the sporting and technical stuff, which
That
is what
is
we've
so
wanted for fucking years. Now,
Yes.
if it goes all wrong, we're all going to look like a bit stupid.
My thing is, it just all sounds so good to be true. Liberty Media have been saying the right things for the last few weeks now. But
The thing is, they're saying the right things in the areas that F1 needs the development the most, which is in its media marketing, both in the running of the sport and the track side as well. That is where they have really desperately been short, and Bernie Ecclestone has been a prime problem there. He's the one that says social media is not going to help F1. Are you fucking
No, it's
insane?
got nothing to do with that. It's, he doesn't see money from internet or digital advertising or anything like that. There's no money to be made in that. Why do that when you can sell TV rights to Sky exclusive from 2019 and make a fucking millionaire?
I think F1's problem is what already knows is that he wants money. But if anything is what you say, Chris, he say that social media is not going to help the sport. But at the same time, he says to Hamilton, keep on social media because that helps the sport. So,
Yeah, but that's helping him. He's not promoting the sport per se. He's promoting his own actions.
well,
He's promoting the sport behind it as well, though. Definitely.
Liberty Media are in the prime position to be able to capitalize on a massive, media storm to the benefit of the sport. They're prime. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. That's how they've made so much money. Is exactly that in broadcasting. A lot of it in America as well, which is somewhere that, of course, F1's really struggled with over the years and just starting to get a foothold back in again. It's going to be a great change for F1. It's going to take a little while to iron out all the kinks. Yeah, of course it is. It's going to be a good thing.
a few of the things they have said, though, I do have some doubts and reservations over
You, Andy, never.
I always have some doubts. No, they're saying about this cost cap they want to introduce, and I'm all for it. And I do think it's possible, but will they go through with it is what I'm worried about. Because at the end of the day, they're saying all the right things, but does that mean they'll follow through with them?
Well, the problem is we've got no yardstick to judge them by. Bernie said many, many things, but he made many mistakes and went back on a lot of things. He's been in the sport for 40 years. We had a very big yardstick to judge his previous actions on. We've got nothing for Liberty Media. We don't know what they're going to do. We don't know how well they're going to do it. We're just going to have to let them do what they say they're going to do, or try to do what they said they're going to do. The biggest issue with cost cap, though, is policing it. That was always the issue with it.
But McLaren have recently come out and said it's possible to make it work. And if McLaren are coming out and saying it can work, then I think Red Bull, Mercedes and Ferrari have just been trying to go, oh, yeah, it won't work. Don't introduce it, just to try and get their own benefit from it.
Yeah, but I think the thing now is it's going to be... What I like is with the whole Liberty Takeover thing is Chase Carey's been smart. He's not going, I am boss, I'm in control, this is what we're going to do, and things he doesn't know about. He's got one man on money, and he's got one man on the sport, focused itself. He knows what he's on about, he knows what to do, let him get on with it. He's not interfering. Regarding a cost cap, if they wanted to police it, they could. With the money in Formula One, they absolutely could. And I hope Chase Carey will not pander to Ferrari and Mercedes and Red Bull. And I hope he will just say, this is where it's going to be. Sign up if you want to sign up, or don't.
It's obviously possible to fix the gap. Just if you have a will to do it, you can fix it. But the question is the
That's
will...
what Ross Brawn's saying,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's something he's going to be concentrating on. Great. What better man to target the gap between the front and the back of the grid, or at least even in the front runners, than Ross Brawn?
Yeah. It's like he said something like he hopes, and he made a football reference. We've lost Evan, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
He said something like, we want a case where Sauber might be able to pull a Leicester City. Now, I'm not a big football fan, as you may know. But even I know that from Leicester were champions or something after not being very good.
They were
And
the
they were
underdogs,
unexpected.
basically, I think.
And he said that should be a case where, if one team just gets it right, that they could win and they should be able to have a go at it. Not, they've got it right, so they're actually just 19th instead of 20th.
Brawn GP being a prime example of that.
Exactly.
2009 was great for that.
Brawn knew he had a good car in Honda, so that's not an entirely accurate comparison.
Well, to be fair, from Honda from 2008 and 2007, where they were complete junk, to Brawn in 2009, you've got to say it was quite a miraculous performance of them getting
it
right.
was. Yeah, but that car was built by Honda. It wasn't built by Brawn.
Yeah, but Honda hadn't built a good car for a long time.
Oh no, they hadn't. As exactly as you say, the 7 and 8 cars were complete hands and probably burnt after they were used. But Brawn knew that he was onto a winner with that 2009 car, and he could have lost millions in that takeover, but he knew he was onto a damn good thing. And what happened? They won, 4 out of the first 5?
I think it was
7.
Or something like that. It was a portion of the first 6 or 7 races.
I think he'll do well, and I think he'll sort out the main reasons. I would like to think, and I love the fact as well, and this mainly matters to people in the UK, but I love the fact that he acknowledges the fact that dropping TV figures isn't to do with the sport, isn't to do with, politics or anything like that. It's down to it not being on free-to-air TV. That is the major thing, that people won't pay to watch it. Now, whether they'll pay to watch it when it's a better show, maybe. But if there's a contract in place for 2019 with Sky, having exclusive live races and no live races for any other broadcaster, I wonder how quickly that may either get turned around or how quickly Liberty can get out of that.
I don't think they'll be able to get out of that. I
They
think
won't
they'll have
get
to
out of it,
wait.
but they just won't renew it.
It depends how it's worded, because if there is a contract with Bernie, they've got a get-out clause because Bernie's no longer there. But that's going to be a tenuous
There's 2
one.
years yet. There's still a year. Well, say next year.
I mean, hell, BBC had a contract and they bailed out, and Sky were there to pick up the pieces. So it's possible for these things to change at no notice to the mere mortals.
To be fair, no matter what the contract is, anything can be solved with money.
Yep.
Bernie's got a way
Throw
of
enough-
making the sport be valuable. It's making more money than it ever has before, but it's losing so many viewers. And the only way it's making so much money is because of Sky and whatever else.
I tried to explain the Formula One model to my aunt today, actually, and she was completely blown away by it, because Bernie never sold. He goes bad. It's like reverse selling. He doesn't say, I want you to put on Formula One, I'll give you some money to put Formula One on. It's, hey, you want to have this, you should give me money so I can let you host my thing.
Yeah, the product sells itself.
Yeah, it's backwards. It's totally backwards, but he's done a good job.
Yeah, he's become a very wealthy man for doing it.
Exactly. I genuinely hope that we are going to be a better. It's going to be It's all very positive for Formula One at the minute, apart from Mana going under.
And the regulations, but
They'll change.
Yeah.
I hope they change. But I don't think Liberty Media have that
Oh
much
no!
power.
I've just broken my pen.
Oh, Stevie.
Stevie's life crisis.
Well, you say that, Andy. It
Crisis.
depends on who Liberty puts where and how much influence they have. Braun, prime example. Depends how much power he's got. We don't know. At this
That's the
point in
question
time, we don't know.
So
Hang on, I'm sure I segued into Mana going under.
Yeah, I'm sad to see Mana go. I kind of
Definitely.
like.
Any loss to the grid at the minute is a bad.
It is. I mean, okay, you're going to get the purists that say who's going to miss those that are at the back, but I like the underdogs. You know, Mana. As soon as NASA got these ninth position, Mana were knackered, and they knew it.
Yeah.
They had a 2017 car that was ready to be built, and they now won't get the chance to do it, which I think is a good.
They might. There is still a chance.
No, the
they just
administration.
won't be.
No. There is a chance. They're not allowed to trade. If they can find buyers, the permit to go racing is still valid. They can miss the first 3 races. After that, they've got to. Then they're officially done.
Rather back to 2014 at the end of the season, where it was like Mana were gone.
Can we try and get everyone back, by the way? Carry on. Sorry.
But yeah, Mana were pretty much bust. Wow, they had nothing. They had no hope, and they still managed to make the grid in 2015, even though and it was mainly because of Bianchi's points and the money they got from that. But
Yeah, but they haven't got that fail-safe now.
I know, but the thing was, even with Bianchi's money, they still didn't have enough for 2015. So
I'm more annoyed that Mana have gone out after their best season.
Yeah.
And not in a point position, not points wise, but in a general competitiveness wise.
Yeah, agree.
You know, we have not seen a Mana get into Q2 half as many times as we had last year. You know, and it helped. Put it this way, it's like even the fact that they had the Mercedes deal and blah 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 with the engines, that massively helped them. And they were saying they were going 5 seconds a lap faster than the year before with their shitty car from 2014 made to work for 2015. You know, they've scraped to get through, but that's business.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the big regulation thing seems to have hurt them, I think.
No, I think it was just Sauber taking the points.
It was this time. I mean, they were really hoping, they were desperately needing the cost cap measures that were promised to them that never happened. Is why they fell over on 2014-15. It's because they were hoping for the promised cost cap measures that could never be policed. They spent too much. They spent more money because they had to, and couldn't keep going as a result. Whereas different situation this time around.
Yeah, and
They still run out of money, but for different reasons.
I think it's impressive that they've managed this long. When KHRT went after 3 years, Caterham went after 4. You know, they're still here. They were still there. You know, they were ready for this season. They just don't have the money to do it. You know, they were saying they haven't even got the money. They need another £500,000 to get them to testing.
Yeah.
That's what they're at. They can't even afford to go testing at the minute.
Yeah.
But I think it was Andy actually in the chat. You know, NASA getting those points for Sauber, he has shot himself in the foot and got himself out of Formula One because he is knocked 2 seats off the grid. Wehrlein was going to have to be on the grid one way or another.
But would he have taken the Mana seat though?
To stay in Formula One? Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
But
Plus-
would he
plus-
have got the seat because he's lost his backing? I think. I don't think he has
Well,
that.
Banco de Brazil is pulling out of Formula One sponsorship.
The only reason NASA was there.
Yeah.
I will say that at the moment 10 teams should be the limit with how the prize fund works. Because no, listen, there's no point running 11 teams when only 10 get money. because that 11th team's just going to go bust.
No, I think no because
10 teams with 3 cars.
No, not
No.
3 cars. No 3 cars. No 3 cars. No 3 cars.
That'd be interesting.
3
No, well-
cars only works when there's a big, like, when you've only got like a domination in the field like we have now, because then at least you'd have 3 people fighting for it instead of just 2. But there's no point, because otherwise you just have too many of the same cars monopolizing everything all the time anyway.
And they can't afford to run 3.
Yeah.
No.
You'd get some cars running 3, some cars running 2.
It would just be a pain.
Yeah, well,
Go on, Molly.
Ideally, what I think people want is to have Ferrari's historic money to be spread out
Yeah,
to the
definitely.
lower teams.
It's not just Ferrari's historic money, though, because they've
McLaren
got...
get it, and Williams get it, and
There's the Constructors' Championship bonus, Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes,
Yeah.
and Red Bull get for no reason.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
to be fair though, they wouldn't even need to touch that. Formula One makes massive profits besides all of that.
true.
So there's no reason why they couldn't chuck an extra 20 million here or 10 million there. No, I think the
You get greedy.
problem and the extra credit to Manor is Haas. Now Haas have come in and they haven't done it like everybody else. They didn't do it like Manor. They've bought as much as they could, and they've done the bare minimum they have to design.
And they made no secret about it.
No,
They made no secret at all.
Haas said, "I will buy as much as I can from Ferrari."
As much as I am allowed
Whereas
to.
Manor have developed and built everything themselves.
Mhm.
You know, they've not got it, but arguably Haas will stay in the sport longer, and they've had a better season as a result. Because what money they do have, they've been able to focus on the bits they've got to design and they can't buy. Whereas Manor have got to split the resources equally. Well, they used to.
Yeah, split the resources further than has to.
Well, clearly that I think we agree on that Manor is deserving. Maybe the seat more since they have worked more on the car, but really has made the better business deal really for going into Formula One. But the same as what Andy said before, there's only maximum 10 teams. And well, it can work with more teams. It's just the gap of the money needs to be sorted differently.
But
If
Liberty
the
are in a
money, you
perfect
need
position
more.
to change that. You know, Liberty are in a perfect position to change that now.
Nothing will change unless there is a clause until at least 2020. Because that Concord agreement is still in place. It's done by all the teams and it's done by FLA and FIA. That will be the killer for that.
No, a change can happen if all teams agree.
Yeah, that'll happen. I'm sure Ferrari will say, no,
Ferrari
we don't want
agree.
any more money.
And it will be Ferrari that undermines it because they're the ones that undermine it every single time.
I'm pretty sure Ferrari have a special veto card, so they
do.
can say no.
I
even
remember the last
if
time they
all
actually
the
played that, though. Have they even ever played it, actually?
Yes, they did it recently.
Yeah, they did.
They did something last year, I can't remember what it was, but they
But but doesn't that special card, isn't it like a one-time use thing?
Nope.
That's what I thought, anyway.
they
They
can
could
do it
probably use
whatever
them
they
on
like.
everything.
If Ferrari wanted to, they could stop anything happening.
Formula One
Thing
cars
is-
have 4 wheels. Veto.
Yeah. Thing is, Formula One has got to look after Ferrari because it's a great brand to have in the sport, regardless of how well they're doing. It's a great brand to have in the sport and a great manufacturer to have in the sport. However, there's a line between keeping them happy and sucking up to them.
Great.
It also
I think they're
depends.
leaning more towards the latter.
And the idea of the historic, this is just for turning up for like Williams and McLaren and what have you. There's no reason to say, why Sauber can't get that when they've been there a while, or Manor can't get that when they've been there a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. Is that Ferrari had their time. There was a whole thing on the Grand Tour. Ferrari nearly sold to Ford because they couldn't afford to do it. It's just business. Ultimately, it's business. It's not really sport. It's just a business. Anyway.
Someone in chat just said Ferrari was the reason why Indy 2005 was what it was. Only they kept denying installations. That's not strictly true. Max Mosley had his part to play in that because he also denied the input of a chicane, which would have solved everyone else's problems. He actually explained that in an interview why he wouldn't put in that kind of solution, and the reason is they could not test it properly before. They didn't have time to implement a solution and test it properly to make sure it was safe. And if someone had been killed as a result of them putting that solution in, the FIA would have been royally shafted.
I'm pretty sure it was Michelin's fault in the first place for bringing compounds that were too soft.
Oh yeah, that's right. But Mosley had the opportunity to implement a solution that would have helped Michelin runners. May not have solved all blowouts, but it would have saved a vast majority of them. But he couldn't implement it.
Yeah,
or they couldn't test it. They could have implemented it, but they couldn't have tested it to make sure it was safe.
Banco said he hoped that Merck would step in and turn Man into a fully fledged B team. Would have helped everyone. Yeah, it would have certainly helped keep Wehrlein happier, I guess.
But would that then set a precedent? Would that then set, if another team falls in trouble, if Sauber then start falling into trouble, does someone then have to try and spend a lot more money to try and save them?
No, but I think for the manufacturers, and I think it was Brundle that summed this up regarding Bottas, he said when a manufacturer wants something, they just go and buy it. Regardless of what the cost will be, regardless of the resulting consequences, they'll just go and buy it, like they did with Bottas. Bottas was under crutch. They will pay. And Claire Williams has said she's given Mercedes a bit of pain with engine deals and blah, blah, blah.
Well, quite right. Someone said it is a business.
Because they've got to get something back out of it. And I don't think anyone's got to save anybody particularly. But I think if Mercedes wanted a speed team, they could have. But I just don't think they want to.
Maybe.
I don't think they're having enough trouble running one team, let alone two.
Well, they wouldn't run the second one, though.
No, but they're still putting resources into it. And ultimately, they would have to be basically in control.
Mercedes
in the same way that Red Bull are basically in control of Toro Rosso.
Toro Rosso, yeah.
Wouldn't it be interesting if every manufacturer had to have a B team?
No. Because then Renault would have a B team and then they'd be royally screwed. I know what I was going to say.
Where the fuck is Evan?
Yeah. And
Scotland.
That's going to mess up your thing later, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So, what colour do you think the new McLaren's going to be?
I hope orange. I really hope orange.
It's obviously going to be orange if one of their sister companies is reporting on it. Breaking news. Apparently, McLaren are going to be running a orange livery next year.
Get in there. It'd be nice to have a colourful grid.
That's the difference between Ron Dennis and Zach Brown.
It
Zach
also
Brown
reminds me a bit of the old orange car when Orange sponsored. Who was it?
Arrows,
that's it. Yeah, when they sponsored Arrows, and the car was orange.
That was primarily black with orange stripes, but yeah.
Cool.
I think the McLaren will be black with orange stripes. I think that's how it's going to be.
No,
I know it's sad. It sucks, but that's probably how it's going to be. But I just remember their testing livery, which was completely orange, and how lovely that was.
I just hope it's not going to look like the Force India from 2013.
14.
Oh, the 14 Force India was brilliant.
Was that the black and orange? That was the black and orange one? Yeah, that did look nice actually.
I don't get why they moved away from that so much.
I'll tell you exactly why they moved away from that, and Ron Dennis said it himself. Liveries don't make the car go faster.
So make it white.
So why bother, designing a fancy livery when you don't need to?
Red Bull can.
Red Bull can. Red Bull, fucking, I don't know how with such limited options, but they managed to make a better looking car every year.
Oh, Did you see that really nuts livery they put on during testing? Was it last year or year before?
Yeah.
The camouflage. I wanted to race that. That was awesome.
Do you know why they do that? You see
that could have caused an epileptic fit. It was
could,
awesome.
but if a like say Jaguar's releasing a new model, if they're transferring it from like the testing depot to the performance depot, like there's a country away, they'll put black and white stripes all over it, like all that design, so it doesn't give the illusion of the car away. I remember seeing a Jaguar F-Type like it like 3 years ago. It's just a hard body shape, isn't it?
Or you could be Sauber and make a worse livery every year on year. Yeah, but that's a good point, actually.
Hey,
Sauber
it's
won't
blue
be
and yellow.
blue and yellow next year. Because because NASA's not there.
I want
Blue and
Swedish
yellow
colours.
Banco de Brazil logo is basically saying paid for by Felipe Nasa.
I want Swedish colours.
You know,
money.
Yeah.
right, based on that little noise, Dan, do you want to start your new thing?
2 seconds.
why
Yeah,
not?
and then pads.
Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of a shuffle around, I'm afraid, because we've got a missing person. So I'll announce who's filling in where.
So, hang
Oh,
on,
shit.
before you do that,
This
you want
is-
to explain the game?
Yeah, but this is just for you guys, really. Let me give you guys a brief of. I'm going to swap around people for the missing Evan.
Do not
Anyway.
change mine because my questions are very specific.
And mine are.
Don't-
Mine were
don't
brilliant.
change
Mine aren't.
Both of mine have got Evan in them, so it's like. ugh. Anyway, we are introducing.
Cocaine.
Himmy,
Me and him.
Himmy.
So basically, it's pretty much
Hit me,
a
baby,
copy
one
from
more time.
when Stevie gives me 5 minutes. Pretty much a copy from Mr. and Mrs. where they go Mr., Mrs. and basically there's a quiz master. He'll ask them 2 people questions, and they've got to give the right answer. So as long as they both get matching answers, it doesn't matter if it's wrong. As long as they match, that's a win. So we're going to actually kick off. Let me have a look at who's going off first. That's going to be me and Stevie with Chris, actually. So Chris is going to be the quiz master.
Wait,
He's got
I'm not ready.
5 questions to ask everyone. Hold on one sec. Let me just explain the rules. The quiz master asks the pair 5 questions, and they have to get the most that they can get right.
Oh, loving the
I'll
guns there,
keep a
Phil.
tally.
You were giving the
I'll
guns
keep a
a
tally of
stretch there.
where, and as long as we get a winner, if it's a tiebreaker, we'll come to that later on. But for now, let's play the game. This is me and him.
Right.
So
Dan, you ready?
wait there, because I just need to get another piece of paper to keep the score on.
Stevie, you ready?
I'm ready.
Just wait for.
You can read them right.
Yeah, they look good.
Right. What I'm going to do. Dan, what do you know what we should do to make this fair?
Count to 3.
No, is we should not look at the screen because otherwise you could see my answer and I could see yours.
Yeah, okay. So we have to face it.
Yeah, but if the thing
Dan,
is,
can I just say the fag is really, the cigarette is really not helping. Oh, it's a pen. The way you hold it really adds to the architect look.
It's a pen. It's a pen.
Nice save.
It
Nice
looked
save.
like a fag. Cigarette.
It's a
Come on.
pen.
I'm ready.
Stop being so
Right.
stereotypical.
Dan, are you ready?
Wait,
Can you see them?
Yes.
and me. Can you see mine?
Yeah.
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 Right. Ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Right. Likes status quo.
What?
Both of you have said me.
Dan, you're an idiot.
Dan didn't answer, I don't think.
So clearly aimed at Stevie.
No, Dan didn't answer because Dan was writing something down at the time.
You, I said, are you ready?
Yes, I'm
Did you even hear the question?
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
I said like status quo. What would your answer have been, Danny? Yes, correct.
Jesus. This is a great idea, Dan.
Yeah, right. Dan, are you ready now?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Bigger Rosberg fan. Yeah, you got it.
I have
Right.
to think about that.
Don't forget to.
This one's
Take
not so
it
clean.
short.
This one isn't so clean cut.
Good.
Happiest that Bernie is gone. Yes, you got it.
Yes!
You got it. Right, now this...
That was based on Dan's reaction earlier.
Yeah. Right, now this one could go either way. Bigger fan of the World Rally Championship? No! Both of you said him.
Dan! Of course it wasn't going to be me. I didn't want to pick you, but I'm not going to say me.
It's
Because
not going to be me.
that was
Right.
neither of us.
With no, all right, and the fifth question, it is only 5 per pairing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Better be. I've only got 5.
Remembers what a VHS is? Yes, you got it.
I know what a VHS is.
That was aimed at Dan as well.
Oh, dear.
4 out of 5. Well done.
Doors on the doors there are me and Paul.
Right, who's up next?
Who's next? It is me and Genius being quizzed by Phil.
Right, so
No.
Genius, you're gonna need your camera on, man.
He's
He
got
is.
the camera there. There we go.
So he turns it on for this.
As always, I shall apologise for my involvement and my questions.
No, don't bother.
Oh,
Evan,
Evan's back.
fucking what time do you call
Hey.
us?
Hi, Evan.
So who have we got? We've got
Me and Waldo being quizzed by Phil.
Genius and...
So now you don't have to write anything.
No, I know. I'm just keeping scores.
Good man.
So we got 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Yeah. Good. Good
Dan,
job.
do you need me to write these down?
Who am I doing?
Just check. I'll talk to
Secret.
it at the end.
It's you. Right. Just double check that these read right. There's that one. And that
Me.
one.
Yes.
Are they actually reading backwards, or because they're backwards on my?
RBOS,
No,
how
they're on-
very dare you?
Everyone.
How very
everyone's-
dare you? We can get to that.
Genius. I can't see yours, really.
Oh, wow. Nice writing, mate. Can't read
What?
it.
The hell is that supposed to say?
Me and him. You're also holding the camera at a terrible angle.
Make it a bit-
D-
make it bigger.
Mulder, have you not got a marker pen?
It took us this long to prepare this far.
Also-
Let's not rock the
Also,
boat.
nice headset.
Thank you, Stevie.
Looks very familiar. Evan, where have you been, mate?
Headset's broken, so
I love the solution. It's very similar to me because I've got one headset there and the other one here. So I'm running the same idea.
Bangai's gone back to car colours. Williams have always been attached to a company using those 2 colours.
And more importantly, while
So
Waldo's
BMW.
sorting your stuff out, someone want to talk about Dirt 4?
I'll talk about Dirt
Go
4
on, you talk about it. No one's going to stop you.
because they have released a new teaser trailer teasing for a summer 2017 release. I think it's June. I think it's more of a return to sort of arcadey. Well, not completely. It's kind of going to be a combination of like Dirt 3 and Dirt Rally. So it's not so difficult for some people. And then it's not too easy. But I think it's going to have more stages. They've got more sort of focus on the rallycross thing, because that was kind of a disappointment in the original one. Yeah, it looks good.
Good.
Right, Waldo, are you ready?
There you go. You can read that back. It's still holding the camera at the wrong angle, but okay.
That's going to work.
Right, okay.
All right. So, Chris and Waldo, you can't see your screen when you answer.
Look away.
So either
I'm
close your
looking.
eyes or something. I don't know.
There.
Right. Who's asking? Phil's asking the questions.
It is me.
Phil, away you go.
Okay. Okay.
These are great questions.
Get on with it.
Who looks the most like Bernie Eccleston?
Oh, that's a great question. Come on. 5, 4, 3,
3,
2.
2.
Oh! You both picked him.
How dare you? I'm never playing Rocket League with you again, you.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
First domestic out of the way.
Well, Going on that then.
I should feel offended, apparently. It's just Chris.
Hey, going off that last comment, who is the best at Rocket League?
Oh.
Oh.
We only played one.
Yeah.
3,
And who had the highest
2,
score?
1.
Oh,
Hey.
that's the right answer. Both said Chris. X-Mixed, what do you want? Why have you said my name?
Who knows the most flags of the world?
9, 8.
Hey, got it right. First said
Okay.
one.
What Brit is going to know more flags than any other nation, really?
Me. I can do flags.
And now these are two more general. Who likes the Canadian Grand Prix the most? Don't know why.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, you got it right.
Yes.
Yes. Well played, well done.
And last
Yay.
one. Last one. Who dislikes Gutierrez the most?
3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Oh. That's a draw there. Stevie and Dan. And
so
Jim.
if,
You're wrong because it's me.
Waldo
High
was
five.
waiting on Chris to make his answer, and then he put his hang up.
No, they're not looking, so they don't know what the other
They are looking.
I'm not. I couldn't see.
Chris puts his answer up first. And
Yeah.
then Genius is
Very
up
emphatically.
He's
Genius is
playing
looking
things
for the
in that
computer.
direction and see that, apparently.
Well played, Waldo. High five.
Right, so next up,
X-Mixed, I've got absolutely no idea what you're on
Evan
about.
and Stevie
Evan and
been quizzed
Stevie.
by Dan.
are you ready, boys?
Oh, God, wait, no. Hang on. You turn around.
I'm looking forward to this.
Evan,
Right.
look at me.
Evan's
Just-
just like, get the fuck on with it.
Evan's so happy to be here. It's first
Evan, you
question,
need,
who's the
you need to
happiest?
look away from the screen, Evan. No,
Okay,
look
18.
away.
I'm not looking at the screen, you twat.
Hey, what's your fucking language?
Idiot. Not been idiot.
Ready?
Child-friendly thing.
I need to look at this webcam right here. Flipping screens there. Suck my balls.
Look the other way. Look sideways.
I need to be able to see where this camera is, mate.
He'll be asleep if he
You
shuts his
don't need
eyes.
to see anything.
Well, I can't see
Right,
the one
Stevie.
so you have to.
Stevie,
Wait a
you
minute.
answer after Evan's answered again.
All right. Let me
Right.
know when he's answered.
Okay. Okay.
Idiot.
So, Stevie and Evan, who is the greatest trucker? The greenest trucker, sorry. The most
Greenest.
greenest.
Good question. I don't know.
Nice.
Right, Stevie, your turn.
No.
Are you mad?
How are you the greatest?
Because I carry more speed into corners.
Aye, you're the most dangerous, and you crush the most.
That
So
wasn't the
suck
question.
my
Piss
balls.
off, I crashed the most.
Suck
You've
my
got a
balls.
profile you can't use because you've got £80 million worth of debt.
Question
That's
2.
not my fault.
Kind of your
Question
fault,
2.
though. That's bollocks.
Who is quicker? Who is quicker in a GT3 car? Stevie. Oh, you got
Yes. Ding.
We did just have a
Question
24-hour race to work that out. Never mind.
that. Who has the best AOR top?
Oh.
I know how this is going to end.
Come on,
Can I go?
Evan.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn right I do.
Well played.
Okay. Who became a COD first?
Go,
Stevie.
Stevie.
This is very sensitive topics.
Yes,
Yeah.
got it again.
Very sensitive topics.
Who has the most authority on a forum?
Yeah.
Oh.
What a stupid fucking question.
Can I
Go
go?
on, Stevie.
Mongo.
Yes.
Yep.
Obviously.
Retarded questions. I couldn't leave.
I
Jeez.
actually changed the last one. It was who attends the most races, but it was obviously going to be Stevie, so I tried to change it.
That was
Is that it?
4 out-
I
that
thought
was 4
Evan
out of
would be
5
like-
again.
The one you got wrong, Evan, was
Yeah.
trucking, and that is all you, my friend. How did you get that wrong?
Right. Next up, it's Phil and Andy being quizzed by Evan.
I don't. I'm afraid I was too busy trying to sort this microphone. I haven't got any questions. That's a shame.
Yes, Banner.
No spanner at all.
Well, shall I quiz Phil and Andy? Oh no, do my questions fit?
I was going to be quizzing Stephen Genius, but Don took that off me. So.
Swap it then. You and Phil swap. Oh no,
I haven't got any questions anyway. Because
You haven't got any questions at all.
All right,
Wing it, Evan.
who's asking
Wing
the
it,
question? I was going to say, wing it.
I've got questions, but I don't know if they're going to fit.
Who's being asked?
Phil and Andy.
Right, I'll ask the questions.
All right.
Oh.
Where's
Question
Andy?
one.
Wait for Andy to come in screen.
That's a great idea.
He
Let's
has.
do that.
He has. Yeah.
Oh, he's there. He's there.
Yeah, but he can be looking at the screen to see an answer.
Right.
Shush.
Are you ready?
Go.
Question one. Who's watched Formula One the longest?
Good call.
Up,
Up a bit, Andy.
Andy,
up,
go on.
Andy.
It's upside down.
No,
You
you
both
both
wrong.
said me. You're both wrong.
Both said me.
How long have you been watching it then?
Since about 1998.
Oh,
Andy wasn't even alive at that point.
yeah.
It's impossible, you twat.
Question two. Who's missed watching the most races?
Who's what?
Who's missed races? Who's not watched them? Oh, terrible! You both said him.
Both finger pointing.
Who's participated in the most league races?
Ooh.
Oh!
It's going all wrong.
Wait, you picked me?
Yeah.
Don't you do lots of racing? I don't know.
League races? Not as much as you.
Yeah, but I do iRacing and that's it.
Yeah, but you also did Forza.
Yeah, but doesn't he do F1 and stuff?
I do F1 and dirt.
Well, that's one more than me.
And you did Product Card.
Yeah, but Phil, you've been racing since the
Yeah,
year
but that was
Too
Yeah,
late.
it
Too
was
late
like-
now. Too late now. Move on.
Oh dear.
Okay. What we're on to question 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hope someone's paying attention. Who joined AOR first?
Ooh.
Oh, I can't. I'm gonna go for it.
Yes.
Yay!
That may be incorrect, but they pick the same, so it counts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right,
I think I
last
joined
question.
after.
I don't know.
It depends if you're talking about AOR rather than ARL.
They said AOR.
I said AOR.
Either way.
Who compliments me the most?
Who what? Sorry?
Who
Compliments
compliments me the most?
Oh, well,
Well, you're both-
Oh.
You're both
both wrong.
I don't compliment Stevie ever.
You do?
I
No,
don't
I
think Andy
did.
does.
Apart from when your hair
Did.
once.
And Andy argues with him.
And
So.
that's-
Right.
Yeah.
Does that mean Chris being quizzed by Genius next?
Why is Ben in the chat and not on the podcast?
Oh, yeah. Dan and me. Dan and me by Waldo.
Waldo, you got your questions?
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Are we ready?
Good luck, Dan.
Dan?
Dan, are you ready?
Wait there, because I need to do marking answers. One sec. Dan and Chris.
I will start with some controversial
Yep.
questions.
Oh, great.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the best father?
The best what?
Father.
Oh. It's going to be interesting. Ah!
Oh, we both
I was
played.
trying to be nice.
So was I.
Terrible of yourselves.
Oh, dear. You're a bastard, Waldo.
Yeah, I fucking hate you, mate.
Let's move on.
Waldo, that's a great question.
Thank you. Okay. Who can do the best Scandinavian accent?
Yes!
Just don't, for God's
Get it
sake.
Chris,
Don't-
can we get some?
No. No, you can't. Move on.
Ooh, this is being slightly interesting again.
Another question.
Who likes Elizabeth II the most?
A little bit of what?
Who likes Elizabeth II the most?
Strange boy.
Hey!
I was going to put you, but I thought you'd put me. So
Oh, well spotted, sir.
Okay. Fourth question. Who hates Julian Palmer the most?
I'm thinking long and hard about this one. Oh, you both picked him.
Ah, I don't hate the guy at all.
This is the last question.
Yeah.
Who has the messiest bathroom?
Oh, funny.
Oh, they both picked me. You're both disgusting.
I should have gone Dan actually because he's got more children than me.
that's the only reason I did
Molly,
it.
that was quite a good question, actually.
Yeah,
Right.
well done, Waldo. You're a bastard.
Apart from the first one, you absolutely bastard.
I had a spare question for who's the best husband. That could also be interesting.
You're gonna start falling out with people if you start that. Right, who's next?
Andy and Evan quizzed by Dan.
Andy and Evan.
Oh, Steve, it's you, me, like.
Right. So,
Oh, come on, Evan, cheer up.
I'll cheer up when I'm ill in my head. I've had it for
Ill,
weeks.
ill in your head. Go to the
You've
doctor.
been
Well, it does cheer up.
you've been sick in the head forever, mate.
right.
Yeah.
Question 1. Evan, you're going to answer first. Andy, you're going to answer second.
Okay.
Evan, the best Rocket League player. And over to you, Andy.
Ah,
Do it.
Do it.
5,
5.
4, 3. Oh!
Ah.
I genuinely thought he was going to pick himself there.
I thought Evan would be more selfish after
That
the
was sexy.
league the other day.
So glad it was.
Everyone was
Right,
pretty quick.
okay,
on that.
question 2. Best podcast comedian out of you two.
Oh God.
No. Has that been answered?
Go,
He has
Andy. Yes.
Well done.
Hey.
Bonus
I like
point
the
to Star
Star
Wars.
Wars paper.
Question 3. Who is quicker on Project Cars out of you two?
Yes.
Yay!
Question 4. Best F1 2016 driver.
Fucker, I had that.
Oh,
Ah, got it.
Okay. Evan, you've got to answer this one first before Andy does. Right. Most talked about podcast guy. Come on, Evan. 5, 4, 3, 2. Andy?
yes. Upside down.
Upside down, but it's correct.
Yeah. It says ew.
Brilliant.
Um,
Okay, up next we've got a Genius and Stevie quiz by Phil.
Waldo,
Oh,
Hooray.
don't fuck this up.
oh, hey.
Bring the camera in, my friend.
Waldo, you have had years and, well, I'd say years. You've had a year of tutelage and protegeness of you.
This is going to be very interesting.
This is master and the pupil.
Do you mean the Padawan?
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to make it Star Warsy.
Okay.
Hey, Waldo, guess what? I went past the cinema today where they were showing Rogue One. I didn't go in it, though. Anyway, carry on.
Okay.
I'm
All
ready.
right. Question 1. Who has the biggest feet?
Yes, correct.
If you haven't noticed, I'm a hobbit.
It's
Okay.
good.
Who stayed up the longest for the iRacing 24 Hours of Daytona? Yeah,
Yes.
That's because Waldo needs 18 hours sleep a day,
he does.
or he'll die.
Uh,
Put it this way, he had 12 hours put down, and he went, "Make sure somebody goes in before me. I might not make it."
It was 9:30. No,
9:30 in the morning. It's very early start.
Okay.
okay. So which one of you two has watched F1 for the longest?
Actually,
What?
You both skimmed it.
Mini Marina just replied, "I stayed up the longest."
Yes, you did damn well, man.
No, I did. I take that as a lead.
Waldo, how can you say that?
You have watched it longer.
When did you start watching it?
Bahrain 2014.
Oh, you shit, man.
Okay. Which of you two could grow the best Chase Carey mustache?
What?
That's a great question.
Say that again.
Who could grow the best Chase Carey mustache?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And it would be, well, by best you mean it would be utterly pitiful.
Yeah. And
sorry, go on.
sorry, no. Last question: who is the best Team Terrapin driver?
You pick me? Piss off me! You're fucking terrible. You don't turn up, and when you do turn up, you just crash. Of course it's me. I have got a top 10, my friend.
Yeah.
I also pressed that from the lead as older, but
I'll tell you exactly why we got that wrong, because he wanted a psychological advantage.
Yeah.
I'd have had a psychological advantage had he picked him. I mean, I've already got one, but anyway. Carry on.
If other people hadn't crashed in me, I had paced over Stevie. Seen in qualifying many times.
Anyway,
Right, next we've got Phil and Evan being quizzed by Chris.
By me.
Hi, Evan.
Hello, Phil.
I think this one's wrong.
Right. Mine are
Ben
pretty much.
/ Beyond is here, by the way.
Hello.
Hi, Ben.
How are we all?
Good, mate. We've
I
got
am-
right Paul here. Mr. and Mrs.
I am ill.
Unfortunately, don't get to take part in this game because you didn't tell us you were coming.
Right.
I'll
Mine
be honest, I wasn't coming, but I finished early, so
Well, you don't get to play a part in the game. You just get to sit back and enjoy it.
the viewership's gone up now.
In your dreams. Anyway,
Right. Who's this between again?
Evan and Phil.
Evan and Phil.
Phil.
Right.
Phil and Evan.
Right.
That's what I said, but backwards.
Phil and Evan, then. Who prefers Pepsi over Coke?
Phil,
Phil,
up a little bit.
Phil, lift yours up. Lift it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Evan, you prefer Pepsi?
Good
Yeah.
boy.
You wanker.
He's a
I
broken man.
like you, Evan.
there's
Who?
no taste difference.
Who?
Yes, there is. You wrong man. That's even worse than saying Pepsi's
Get
better
on
than
with it! Get on with it!
Who is hungry?
Who is hungry?
Oh, great question.
Yes, they got it right.
Everyone else joined in as well.
Right. Question
And we have a
3.
snack party.
Who is doing well in the F1 2016 league? Yes.
Fucking
If I
hell.
remember correctly,
Is he-
Phil.
I
you're
don't
not-
participate.
Yeah, I'm doing
You're
shit.
not- that doesn't mean you're doing badly, though.
That's true. That is true.
3 out of 3. Who enjoys Pixar films?
Oh, fuck it.
Evan, remove one of them.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Yes.
4 out of 4. And finally, who likes this him and me quiz idea?
3,
Evan.
2.
Yes!
Oh,
5
we've
out of
got a winner.
5.
We've got our winner.
5 out of 5. Spot on.
Okay, next.
Another
up
one.
we've got-
Another one I've been bloody dreading.
Hold on.
Oh,
Yep.
is this the best one?
Yes.
Chris and Andy with the Quizmaster.
The F1 historians.
So it's Chris versus Andy, and I'm the quiz man.
Oh, dear.
Oh god! It's basically the F1 historians.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. Who would run F1 better?
Oh.
Well done. Well done. You both said Andy. That's bullshit. Question 2. Who is wrong the most?
I know that one.
Ooh.
Hang on.
I know that one.
Oh, you both said me. Correct answer there is Andy.
Yeah.
I wondered what direction Andy was going to go in on that one.
Question 3. Who talks the most shit? Oh, you voted for him!
You little bastard!
Dan, is this what you're hoping for?
Civil War. Thank you, Banco Bullet. Thank you. for both of your comments.
Question 4. Who argues the most?
For God's sake. Yeah.
Yes, that was correct. Correct. And question 5.
Wait,
Who
before you say question 5, Banana Josh wants to join in.
Too late. Too many
Too
space.
late.
Anyway,
Question 5. Who likes me the most?
Three, 2. Oh, they got a match.
Winner.
Hey. I was so emphatic about that answer, I tore the paper.
We got any more?
That's it.
No, that's it.
Of
Quiz.
course.
That's brilliant. Bankai, no one. Stevie likes Stevie the most. That's true. Actually, that's a lie. I hate
The winner, it was a tiebreaker between Stevie and Dan, Genius and Chris, Evan and Stevie, and then Andy and Evan. Finally,
So what you're saying is we've got a tiebreaker between everybody.
no,
No.
Let's just do it again.
the winner
Winner.
is Phil and Evan.
Yeah,
We
'cause
got
they
them
all 5. Yeah, you got all 5.
Well done, Yusuf.
Oh.
Yeah, Evan.
Quiz champion.
Yeah, but
I
who
knew you
finished
could do
second?
it.
Dan, who finished second?
Second in alphabetical order was
No. Dan, I'm giving you a very specific question. I want a very specific answer. Who finished second?
4 people. No, 8 people.
No. Let's try again.
Me and you.
Damn right. It'll be,
That was actually pretty good, actually. So
we're doing that again. We're definitely doing that again. Who wants to do a quiz?
I think
I think we have got a quiz, actually.
I think the easiest question here was the question to me and Stevie, who has the biggest face.
What the hell? What's that?
Points.
Oh.
What?
Right, quiz time.
Let's get going on the
Quiz
quiz.
time.
It's 10 past 11.
Who made
Chris made the quiz.
I've got the quiz this time.
Chris, answer me a question and please be nice to me.
Yeah,
How many questions is it?
30?
this is what I always put in there. It's not as hard as my previous ones.
Can't get any flipping easier. Jesus Christ.
You cheeky bastard.
I'm
Why haven't you?
All right, then Evan, I expect you to win.
I was going to say, why haven't you won the previous ones then, you cheeky bugger?
I've won one before.
Against the
It was
podcast.
Joker's one, which are the hardest ones to win.
Right. Where's the thing?
So Ben, how are you? Have you got any news to tell us? Amazing. Thanks for coming. What do you think about Eccleston leaving and Liberty Media coming in for F1?
Eccleston leaving is one of the greatest things the humans could fucking witness. Because finally he's fucking gone. Maybe F1 might not suck for, the internet age. Maybe we might get a decent F1 game.
I dare that. Not with Codemaster. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Maybe EA gets it. Then it'll be really, really good.
And DLC for every car and track and.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a good thing.
Good.
We're just gonna have to wait and see. Can't do a really worse job, can they? Surely. Surely
that
not.
Remains to be seen.
I would like to say that I think, even not that I like that,
Come on, you lot, get in here.
I think he's a bit of a scapegoat for when people don't like what's going on.
That's what happens when you're the boss, though.
Yeah. Buck stops with him.
It really does stop with him. That's why he's a multi-billionaire.
Mm-hmm. Team Terraflop.
Test.
Hello,
Yeah, we can hear you.
1, 2, 1, 2. Over and out. Cock. Can I hear you, Cock? Yes, Cock.
I'm gonna have to get a new headset. This is how bad it is. Right?
Just
I've got
get
two
one.
headsets. One's with a microphone, one's with a bloody sound. It's bloody ridiculous. Going through a new headset every 6 months.
Ebola.
50 quid this cost. Bloody pile of crap.
Mine cost £5.
Nice.
Oh, right. Why is the
While
keyboard?
we're waiting for people to come in, has anybody got anything else they want to plug?
Life.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
a Project Cars thing going on.
Yeah, BMW 320 League starts on Wednesday, which I'm actually driving in. I'm not commentating this time. Yeah, I am driving it. There are 2 tiers. There were that many people signed up to it. There's actually 2 tiers.
I think she commentate both tiers at the same time.
I'd love to. Yeah, drive. I'd do it, but I won't do it on two different days. So,
Well, that's crap.
yeah.
I'm glad you know about it because I was struggling there. PC has, I think, got IndyCar. I think there's an IndyCar league. There's the BMW thing, then there's an IndyCar thing, I think.
Yeah.
Running for 6 weeks for a little break for GT3, and then we're coming back for season 7 of GT3. It will be GT3. And yes. I'll give you some breaking news right now for GT3. I like giving stuff away. There's not going to be a community track vote this season. For season 7.
Oh, why?
Well, you
Because
kind of
the
alluded to that
community-
last time.
Well, I've said it now. I've confirmed it. No more rumors. No more knocking on my door at 3 a.m. in the morning trying to find because that's when the AM is in the morning. Trying to plug me, Francis. Don't plug me. Never plug me. Sounds painful. Anyway, what was I saying?
No,
yeah.
not.
Yeah, we're taking it off because people keep picking the same tracks and shit. I mean, they're not ideal. So we're gonna pick it. We're gonna try and get a good mix of stuff. So it's not just the extreme tracks. It's not just the ones we do every single season.
Cool.
So hopefully it'll be a little bit different. There'll be different weathers and stuff like that. Because season 6 was just a test of how much interest there still was, and there's still quite a lot apparently. So we're gonna run with that. Oh, the fuck. Chris, can you get rid of the person that put podcast is poo?
Yeah, delete them.
Acceptable. Boosh. Get rid.
I think Dan is not acceptable.
That's what you get.
I'm there.
Yeah. Exactly, that's the issue.
Is there anything else from the podcast people want to talk about? Gran Turismo Sport? I don't know what to talk about for that, if I'm honest.
Shout out to Race Fanatic.
Demon, AOR. Anyone here seen the AOR orgy video? Heard it was pretty terrible, to be honest.
Oh no, that's from the AOR PS4 split 1 at Belgium. And there's
I'm not thinking of the same thing. You are. So you've seen it. You weren't in it.
In it.
Hey, Tobster.
Hey, the third row at the top. No, we have the fourth fucking name.
Hey, nosy guy. When the fuck are you going to finish a race in F1? Come on, man.
He's my teammate in the 320 touring car league.
You'll beat him.
Chris. Chris.
Pokey. Stevie, how are you finding PC?
Second name in the first column.
Amazing. iRacing's amazing, unless some bollocks happens, but it's amazing. And it's just...
Chris, do some use.
What did you say?
Second name, first column. Just kick it.
I can't know what to say.
Second name, first got that one.
Alex, this just sucks.
No.
Alex is... Is Lawrence here? It's my first Stevie. I have an excuse. Yes, you have an excuse. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Right. So we get this underway as we're...
Don't forget.
Yes, let's get underway.
Your Santa Corsa on
Who the
Monday.
fuck's I hit a virgin? Are you for real?
Oh, God.
Stop it.
Just start.
Yeah. I like
Right.
it.
We are starting in now.
Oh, good.
In now. Oh, we get proper commentary questions as well.
Which F1 driver was known as the Maestro? One Manuel Fangio, wanker Pablo Montoya, and anyone says he isn't a wanker, I'm going to hunt you down and fuck you up the ass. One Carlos,
Wow.
One Manuel Bordeaux.
Wow!
Don't get me started on Montoya. Do not get me started. We will be
Hey,
here
did
all
anybody
night.
while this is going on? Does anybody watch Race of Champions?
I did, yeah.
Yes, much to my
And
disgust.
as much as I despise Vettel, but fuck me, he did a good job.
He did do
Not
a
Chris.
very good job.
Please don't fuck me.
Yeah, we're talking about Vettel. Vettel,
He did.
He won the Nations Cup on his own.
He won the team.
pretty much, yeah.
He literally just jumped out one and went another one, jumped out that one and went another one, and just kept winning. It's really
Yeah.
annoying, but really impressive to watch.
Extra would have done the same.
In fairness, they cheated by making their team stronger by dropping Bearline.
It was, of course, one Manuel Fangio. Yes, most of you knew that one.
Well, I knew it wasn't Wanker.
I'm fifth.
I annoy people.
Oh
Wonder
my
who
god.
that is.
Who's what?
I don't think I put. How many circuits has F1 raced in Belgium? 2, 3, 4, 6.
Ben,
Hello.
you're looking particularly Instagrammy in your picture.
Does it look good?
I'm not going to say whether it looks good, but you're looking
I
particularly.
look fucking sexy, don't I?
I'm not saying that. If I say that, some people will get upset.
Especially Trump.
Yeah, you're better than Trump. as a looking man rather than as a leader. Quite frankly, if you didn't find that heavily insulting, then there's something wrong with you.
Can't send the Trump, man.
3.
Bollocks.
Spa, Zolder, and a one-off race in a circuit called New
I'm actually leading.
I didn't know about the third one.
No,
I-
they wouldn't.
I just took a guess there was the third
You
one.
can't have Team PPRL as a team name. That's just cheating.
I'm actually leading.
That's
What
published in
percentage? What percentage of the race distance must the leader have done before full points are awarded? 70, 75, 80, or 85%?
Oh, shit.
I think it's 105.
Think back to the race where it was rained off. It was all
Brazil,
Rained off.
I think the correct answer is 105.
Silverstone.
I agree with you, Walter.
Yeah, I would agree with you as well, Waldo.
The light Prince sprinkling. Oh, it's lightly raining. We'll have to stop. That's it. Got
75%.
oh, heroes.
Most of you knew it. The rest of you guessed. Well done, Sleepy.
Thank you.
Mealy Marino, well done. What percentage of the leader's qualifying time must all competitors beat in order to race? I should say in Q1 of recent events. 105, 107, 109, or 110?
Even though most people get exceptions to this.
Yeah, there's exceptions. But
Yes.
And then the one time they actually wanted to do it, they were like, "You are for real."
Unfortunately, I couldn't fit unless you did a better time in practice. There's only a certain amount of characters you can put in the question.
You can make it an algorithm. Or like anagram.
An anagram, I think you mean.
Yeah, algorithm. Anagram.
Algorithm?
Agraman, the human anagram. I'll give £5 to anybody who knows what that is.
Nope.
I got a double decker. Trying one for the first time now on the podcast. It's quite nice.
You've got to this point in your life, you've never eaten a double decker.
No.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Acronym.
No, Agraman. The human anagram.
No,
I'll check the chat room.
107%.
Oh, I gave 1 point.
Oh,
there.
fuck's sake.
1 point closer.
So,
Sleepy still leads.
I'm going to do it anyway. Andy, so calm down.
Goodbye, me.
Since the 107 rule was reintroduced, he was the only team to have failed to qualify. Virgin, Mana, HRT, or Lotus.
I do like it.
Nosy just said, you know you're bad at quizzes when you're 12 points behind Ebola.
I think I'm going out from the lead with this one.
A vacation in a
Come on, have a
land. HRT, yes. Most of you knew that.
I went
Wasn't
out
it
the lead, but I was
2012?
actually right.
It was, yes, first race.
Yeah.
I annoy
Can we-
people
can
who jumped up to the top.
Can we have a moment of sadness for the fact that there's no more of the Grand Tour this year? They've done all 12 episodes now for this year.
Isn't there
What?
one?
What?
I've only seen the first one and so forth.
I thought there were 13 episodes, or did I got that wrong?
What year was the three-phase qualifying
Baby.
introduced?
I've got two to watch here.
2008, 2007, 2009, 2006. And just as a curveball, it's not in relation to the picture you can see.
Good.
Doesn't that just eliminate one of the...
Nope.
Is it 2018?
Go for it.
There's technically two answers to this.
No.
No, there isn't.
There isn't. There isn't.
That's
Is
right.
there is one of the second question answers in one of the four answers you
No.
can pick?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to
You
hear
know
your
what I'm
justification
thinking,
for
though?
this.
I
think-
want to defend Chris here.
But wouldn't that be reintroduced?
It's still reintroducing it.
No, that's
It was 2006. What was your justification, Stevie?
Well,
2016.
16. When they introduced elimination qualifying, then they got rid of elimination qualifying and introduced three-phase
No,
qualifying.
that
would be elimination was still
but,
three.
but
It wasn't introducing.
it's written reintroducing, therefore it
No,
works.
they didn't. It was
They
still
did.
three-phase qualifying.
It was still
Stevie,
three
you're wrong.
phase.
Still
Not,
three-phase qualifying. All they've done is added an extra rule to Q1.
I'd forgotten about that. Moving on.
yeah. I knew what you're thinking, but it's like
Look, the shuttle family, me does
Sauber would disqualify from the 2011
fucking banter.
Australian Grand Prix. Why? Technical infringement, fuel ballast, not obeying flags, or breaking curfew.
Just for banter.
How?
What?
Was that the actual
I've
black
never
man?
known any chocolate be so crumbly in all my life.
Did you not watch the Grand Tour?
Oh, but I didn't believe it.
Oh.
Double deckers are wonderful. Though.
Very nice. It's like nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can imagine me on MasterChef, can't you?
Master cock.
Yeah.
my God.
If you didn't know that, in Swedish, the word for chef is cock. Isn't that the funniest thing in the world? Yes, cock. Coming up right away, cock.
The thing is, many Swedish people think
Cock.
that the word for chef is cock. So it is a
Compliments to
Swedish
the
word.
cock.
So yeah, exactly.
I'd like to meet the cock that prepared this dish. Like to compliment him.
I'd love to see the cock that produced this.
Yeah.
It was a technical
Not
infringement.
the funniest thing in the world.
It was a technical
Alright.
infringement, which was a shame because it would have scored that round as well. Well done, Team Terraflop again.
I'm in sixth.
Just a reminder,
Base.
if you've won the podcast competition before, you can't win it again.
Sergio Perez was driving for Sauber in 2011. Who was his teammate? Jerome D'Ambrosio, Timo Glock, Camilo Kobayashi, or Yannick Trilli?
Hint,
Personally, I
it's
think
not
it was
the guy
not
in
his
the picture.
I actually have no idea.
Easy.
You got a
Easy.
1 in 4.
Easy.
It
Well,
is
no.
quite easy.
Yeah,
Can I ask you a question?
yes, you can.
Let me ask you another one after this.
Yes,
So,
I was right.
Oh, look at that.
best
Sit
driver
down.
in the world ever. Camilo Kobayashi. Anyway,
Also, the only ones you have actually driven the Sauber.
You've started
How about
watching in
this?
2014.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched previous seasons' reviews?
Oh, you got to watch Kamikaze Kobayashi.
Go and watch 2009 onwards.
Oh, he's a legend.
Kobayashi.
Driving
I also
the
said
Haas,
Kobayashi.
who was driving the Haas in 2017 alongside Roman
Where
Grosjean?
is it?
K-Mag, Gutierrez, Perez, or Hulkenberg?
Nicky Rosberg coming back.
It's actually Maldonado.
No, it fucking isn't.
But we don't know that yet because it's still a secret.
Have you seen that story with Maldonado saying he thought Rosberg retirement would open the door for him?
Yes, I saw that and laughed.
In fairness, he wasn't. He didn't say like he was definitely going to get the seat. He just said it did open the door. 'Cause
Yeah, I know.
it
but
did open the door.
Who the hell
forever.
said Gutierrez?
someone missed the memo.
It's not fair. Do better then.
What's a blue flag?
Who replaced Jensen Button at McLaren for this year?
Andy is having a crisis.
Ocon, Stroll, Verline,
Oh!
or Dawn?
That was a quick click. I'm not sure I actually clicked on the right one.
Him,
Oh.
not the guy in the picture.
And Andy is having.
No,
an
that's
order.
Jensen Button. He didn't replace himself.
He might have.
Oh, Massa did.
Maybe he found himself. It's like a new
Oh!
me.
Massa
Oh,
replaced
Andy.
himself.
He did, yeah, that's true.
I'm not going to lie. I think a double decker might be my new favourite chocolate.
Everybody knew that.
I'm really
McLaren was
interested.
named after its founder, Bruce McLaren. Where was he born?
Oh, please don't say it's cities.
Australia? No. New Zealand, Sri Lanka, or Brazil? No, it wasn't that cruel to ask the town which he was born.
That would be fun.
You, Andy, would be the only one to know that.
I answered
Clicked on the wrong
immediately.
one, so I went quick.
I think me and Andy will be the only one knowing towns in those countries.
I clicked on one thinking it was that, and then I remembered after I clicked it's like, no, it was the other one.
I know what you've done.
I bet I know which one he's gone as well.
Yeah, New Zealand.
He was a Kiwi.
He was.
Ah, a few random
West
ones
Sri
ago.
Lanka. Why?
Mm-hmm.
I went Australia because I went too quick.
Yeah, I figured that's the direction you'd have gone in.
That's your.
King Hammer, good lad. Name the track.
Say that name.
Track that name.
Questions.
Oh!
Donington National, Monza Short, Dubai Club, or Cadwell Park.
Can I just say, right?
Mhm.
You know a double decker?
Yeah.
You know the end bit that's really, really chewy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so chewy that made my jaw hurt. That's how unfit I am. I can't even eat without getting out of breath.
Got a weak jaw, man.
King Rockhammer, this is going well. I've been stuck behind I Hit a Virgin for the last 5 times. What a sentence.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
That is Monza Short.
Oh, I'm
And
behind
it's
on here,
fucking
but-
terrifying. Because that's the Project Cars version with the
Yes, it is.
ditty chicane that the AI cannot drive through for
Nope.
the love of for anything, really.
No, you just get that horrible backlog.
I did
After-
a challenge series on that. It was amazing. You're in third place behind Dirty Nutty.
Some non-F1 questions now. Tommy Mackinnon was the principal of which WRC team in 2016? Citroen, Hyundai, M Sport, or Toyota? And yes, they were all teams in 2016.
You mean
No.
you mean
Toyota wasn't in WRC in 2016.
nice to give it away. You mean you mean Kinky Wankanen?
However, you.
I'm Wanky Spankanen.
I think you've
That's
got
not
the
the
year
quiz.
wrong.
I don't care what you think.
Oh,
As of this
Let me-
moment, that's
Let
this
me
is
ask you the
assuming
question again. Who is wrong the most?
was it Andy?
People in the chat, I have to say, you have no idea how much Dan wanted me to write the questions for Kristen and me.
number. Hey, feel free to do next week's one. I'm happy.
I'm fucking definitely doing next week's one.
Go for it.
I think I've started
The
again.
year's wrong. The year's completely wrong because Toyota weren't in it last year because it was Citroen on a part-time basis, Hyundai
That's
and
what.
Volkswagen.
Blame the WRC website then, because that's where I got that question from.
Toyota joined this year.
That's what the website said. It said it for last year.
No, I'm sorry.
Andy, if you have any
You need to
take
research.
your complaints elsewhere. We don't have time for it tonight. Carry on.
Pedant little bastard. Right. Opel Manta 500 was entered into rallying in 1979. True or false?
Well, I've either got a million points or no points.
Yeah.
In case you
I
couldn't guess, that's
might
the road
have
going.
lost.
Can I just say, in Chris' defense, I think the Toyota team was founded in the 2016, and he became the leader.
No,
but
you
actually
can't have
great.
that. You can't have that.
There is, you
That's
go, you should
Toyota one
absolutely-
at
I will buy that
2016.
explanation.
Thank you, Waldo. Thank you.
It wasn't a 2016 team. You.
I'll believe
Oh,
anything.
cool.
I don't care.
False.
Bollocks.
It was the Opel Manta 400 that was entered into rallying. in
No.
1979.
Oh well, that critical detail. That threw me. That was.
I didn't even.
During the podcast, where do you normally find Waldo?
I know this one.
Upside down in the hedge.
In bed, on the bog, in a field, or in awe of Dan's brilliance?
Last one, definitely.
I actually can dance. If you. So, yeah.
Can what?
Andy's
I
mum's
can't
in the
dance.
chat
I'm
room.
actually schooled in everything that can be danced in a ballroom. I am
Chris, I'm a little upset that you did this question and one of the answers wasn't upside down in the hedge. I'll be honest, I knew I was going to get that wrong, but because I picked in awe of Dan's brilliance. I literally got that wrong to do that.
Thank you, Bankai Bullet. From the wiki, as of 2016, Mäkinen is the head of the Toyota team. So as of 2016.
No, but it says then the official.
As
ranking
of 2016.
onwards.
Back to F1. How many champions from Brazil has F1 seen? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I'm making a guess on this one. I know which two is this one.
Oh shit, that was the wrong answer. Bollocks.
I gave you a clue. It's more than 0.
Oh,
Less than 5.
It's spoiling it for everyone.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't think you are.
I made a mistake, I just realised.
Nosy guy, keep me updated on your double decker hunt if you go for one.
3. Senna,
Piquet,
Fittipaldi, and Piquet.
Now, actually, that's wrong
Why?
because Senna won 3 and PK won 3.
We're using Joker
And
logic.
the other one you said won some, so therefore that's at least 6. Now, by Joker's logic,
Champions, not championships.
that's counts differently. Sorry, I'm just being a knobhead because I'm not
you
going to
are.
let it go.
You-
You're not
What about
supposed to.
Massa?
Yeah, Massa
Who
was
was
a
the
champion
highest-
for 20 seconds.
Who has the highest win streak in Formula One history? Michael Schumacher, Beto Ascari, Nico Rosberg, or Sebastian Vettel?
Jesus Christ.
Quit your whinging.
Mess this up again.
Well, it's not
Oh, that's
Rosberg because he quit.
Exactly.
Well, this is
It's
what
not
I'm champion.
Rosberg because
Alberto Ascari's dead, so by that score, he should be in the answers either.
Michael Schumacher is basically dead.
Wow.
Oh.
Let me dream.
I didn't go
Okay,
there.
fucking calm
I
down.
didn't go there.
I didn't say it was a happy moment. I did say that comes the fact. And it's
Listen,
that.
you haven't seen it. You've been around his house.
We are
Yeah.
banned from YouTube.
Jesus, Andy, you're not letting that one go, are you?
No,
It is 2, was Ascari and Vettel, because they both
Ah.
had 9.
oh,
No, Schumacher.
Okay.
Oh no, it's because I got the stat wrong. Because Vettel and Schumacher got 13 in a season.
I'm behind Mini Mourinho.
technically,
Mini Mourinho.
Oh, God, now what?
hang on. No, I want
This podcast became. I can't watch it because Nosy Guy says this podcast become really edgy all of a sudden. I'll get another double decker if you want. I've actually run out.
Try that name.
Aw.
Name that track. Oh,
Spa, Abu Dhabi, Baku. Or...
you're in the. Oh, I didn't see that. Fuck. Chris, I've not had any music on all night.
Oh,
Fuck
what
me.
are you
What am I doing? Don't know. Oh, you're in the army.
Where's this funny?
In
If it
the
was
army.
he has fixed with the picture and changed a corner.
It's Abu Dhabi.
I'm in 11th place. What the fuck? I'm
I'm
on toast.
Well, there's a surprise. I'm in first.
I'm fourth. So
In which year was Honda's first F1 win?
Oh,
2006,
fuck.
1975, 1990.
1889.
Many Mariner says, I'm behind, I swallow. We don't need to know what you did. You don't have to share that. This is a family-friendly podcast, you cock. I mean, what?
I don't know whose family it's friendly to, though.
You talking about the engine?
Actually,
or
we're actually
the,
on the watershed, so it doesn't really matter.
talking about the engine or the team? Chris?
Ah, well.
Not saying.
Well.
That's it.
Oh, that kind of just makes it random.
Well,
I'm not allowed to give anything away.
You're not.
You've
Or
been
I'll
chatting.
hurt you. I mean, I'll tell you off.
Hurt me, please.
Calm down. Told you before.
I'm just gonna rage.
Better than I give. Bankai in the chat. What about Andy 65.
With Richie Ginter.
It's there, but yes. And how do you pronounce Nino Farina?
We do not talk about that.
What have I missed? Have I missed a thing?
Never mind.
I'm in
Pronounce it
11th
because-
place, and I'm behind. I hit a virgin.
I'm now 6 points behind I Swallow.
Britain has the most F1 champions in F1. Which country is second? Germany, France, Brazil, or Italy? No, it was not McLaren Honda back in 1965. Morvik. Yes, spoon.
Oh, you just got spooned. Kim, watch out. Calm down, Chris.
So Joseph.
Calling people names, you cunt. What? That double decker is really nice. If we named the podcast, it's got to be the double decker one. I made a great discovery tonight.
Yes, but in 1965, Richie Ginther won for Honda.
Yes,
So it was way before McLaren Honda.
Phil's in deep thought. Or
Germany.
he's trying to squash his mouth. Yeah. Oh, what?
Hang on, is this in total?
Hang on. Wait a sec. Wait, hang on. I'm sorry. I hate to be the
But
person to
Germany
do,
have had
but-
one.
No,
Oh,
Germany have had two.
Germany have had
Brazil,
three.
by your own
Rosberg,
admission, have had three.
Rosberg, Schumacher, and Vettel, and then Brazil have had three as well.
Yeah, Brazil have had three.
but Germany.
Germany's
I mean-
the answer I was after.
Finland have three as well.
Are you talking about in total? With
How many
seven?
driver champions have they had?
That's people, not actual championships.
Yes.
That's only three.
So
Yeah,
three.
but Brazil have also got
And
three.
Brazil's an answer then. Because I was
Well,
trying to figure out what's the best way to answer that.
And
By
then
the
you
way,
go off, they won more
Germany.
fucking championships. Fuck, roll up. Jesus Christ.
How many upgrade tokens do the F1 engine manufacturers have to use this year, 2017? 20, 18, 16, or nil?
I knew that one straight away.
Figured you would.
This is more than -2.
And it's below 21.
Oh, you fucking
Oh,
thing.
fuck off.
Spotify.
Whoa, music!
Copyrighted.
Interesting.
Dan, that was the perfect architectural phrase. Interesting.
An abort. Abort.
Nah, that's very architected.
Nil.
They've scrapped them.
They have indeed.
They have, yes.
Thank
It's
God.
going to be fun.
Wow. It just
No excuse
that will
for
be
Honda
so
now.
far behind.
No excuse for Honda now.
Yep. James Hunt was beating experienced drivers with a team known for partying more than racing. Who? Hesketh, Embassy, Beligno, or Clark Morden Guthrie?
What a name.
It's one of the four
I
answers
knew
given.
of this road.
Say again, Walter?
I'm just going to go with that.
I need of this thing.
Clark Morden Guthrie was the team. It was Hesketh.
Yeah, it was.
I just guessed because there's a Southampton player called Hesketh. So
Have you not seen the film Senna?
yeah, I
Not Senna, Rush.
I've seen Rush, but yeah, it was a great film. I just didn't care.
Wow. I didn't realise you turned into me. I'm up 3 places. I'm the highest climber. I'm 270 points behind Bullet. Okay, I'm coming for you.
See, it's very hard to overtake people when you're at the top.
Yeah. Can you just shut up?
Yeah.
Hamilton found that a lot.
Carry on.
Nick,
What's that one?
come on, sorry. What was the name of the film based on James Hunt's championship battle? Be louder.
Oh,
Was it Bullet, Rush, Rain, or Road to
Stevie ruining the quiz.
Germany had 4 champions: Schumacher, Vettel, Rosberg, and
If you say Keke, I'm going to punch you.
Rindt. Jochen Rindt.
He's Austrian.
He's Austrian.
He was German.
He was Austrian.
He was German born.
He was, but he's still Austrian. He raced under the Austrian flag, so
He
therefore
was
he's
German
Austrian.
born.
Yeah, but he raced under the Austrian flag, so therefore he counted as an Austrian.
But even by that
His
logic,
nationality is Austrian.
Chris, by that logic, it's still wrong because then Nico Rosberg is Finnish.
No, he's born in Germany.
No, he was
No, he's
German.
born in Finland but registered as a German because he's weirdo.
I thought he was born in Germany.
That's what it is.
Thought?
Alright, Chris. It's okay.
He was
We
born
get
in
it wrong sometimes.
He was born in
Weiselbaden, Germany.
Nah,
Anyway,
you're wrong. Anyway, carry on.
We can't have
Sorry,
your-
Chris.
I can't go back to the question anyway.
Next.
In the film, Hunt beat up a journalist at Nürburgring, which is based on a true event. True or false?
I don't like these ones.
Oh, wait, in the film.
In the
I'm
film,
not going to lie.
Oh, wait, no.
I'm not. Someone's got a phone ringing or something. It's
that's,
really irritating.
that's me. I'm going to have to
Is
ignore
it
it.
true or false based on the fact that it happened in the film or the fact?
No. It happened in the film, but it's based on a true event.
Okay.
Can I quiz makers around? I'm gonna lie. You could really fuck people up by switching where false and true are placed. I put a lot of faith in one of them being in the web plate, them being written there.
Right now. Okay. Been told off for shouting.
Mate, you're not the only one.
Two.
I've had that exact same.
What did you
message
say,
as well.
Dad? What did you say? Can't hear you. Oh shit.
False. It happened in the film, but it never happened in real life.
I've got both the true.
No. Damn.
Moving on. How long is the current version of the Suzuki GP circuit?
Please don't go into the exact.
5.8 kilometers, 5.6 kilometers, 3.8 miles, or 3.6 miles?
I hate the fact that you're using miles, but even though.
I hate the fact you've
Even though
used
we
some
do.
miles and some kilometers.
I hate that my question isn't loading somehow for this one.
I think there's going to be 2 correct answers here, isn't there? Because
Probably.
I'm not saying.
I guarantee that there are 2 correct answers. But I'm going to go with the one with the correct units because
Correct units. They're both.
I mean,
miles.
No, miles.
Kilometers.
Miles is stupid.
Yeah, might be stupid. Okay, Phil.
Wrong with you.
He's right.
It's like, oh, how high are you? I'm 5 foot this. No, you're at something meters or centimeters.
No. I got that right.
Great one, Phil.
No, it's not. It's not that at all.
They're the same.
Kilometers are just. It's like Clarkson is exaggerating his speed. How many miles an hour are you? How many miles an hour are you? 30. How many kilometers? 77.
kilometers is so much easier because
Kilometers
you've
are
got
100
1,000
meters.
kilometers.
More logical.
Meters, millimeters, nanometers.
What
It all
was-
makes sense.
What was the first F1 race to have no retirements? 1960 Italy, 1972 Britain, 1962 Holland, or 1982 Germany?
That's a great noise by somebody.
It is-
I'll be Evan.
Here's my shoe look. I decided to put my foot up.
My feet is
Don't
tall.
put my feet up too much. I just put one up.
Thank you for showing that.
Bankai, you're 6'2". Are you for real?
I'm 6'3".
Yeah, but Bankai's about 8, I think. I don't know. How old are you? How old is he? How old's Bankai Bullet?
Is it 16?
He's 16 and he's 6'2". That's fucking
No,
depressing.
I guess it's 16.
He's
Okay, how old are
older
you?
than that.
I'm going to be rude. Banker, I completely agree with you. I got it
1962
wrong.
Holland.
Wasn't it 1961?
King Rockhammer, represent.
Hey,
Nuziga, how do you think about being 23 and 5'7"? How do you think about that?
In the Indy 500 was classed as a F1 race 11 times. True or false?
Well, could you imagine if you switched false and true round? That'd be fucking horrible.
Which I thought of that.
Banker's 26!
I was right with the 6.
26! Are you for it? Are you lying to me? I don't think you are.
Chris, did you say
Wow.
the answer to the last
Don't
question
play me.
was Dutch in 1960? The Netherlands one
Oh, it's going to
Oh,
be...
well,
Oh, again.
Say,
in 1962 because here it says Ricardo Rodriguez, Richie Ginter, Innes Island, Maston Gregory, Dan Gurney, Bruce
I
McLaren,
haven't got
Roy
my
Salvatore,
notes.
John Surtees.
I wrote this
Craven.
2 weeks ago. I haven't got my notes handy that gave me that answer.
I answer make a change.
It was
Andy.
1961 in the Dutch.
Andy.
Can Andy stop being a spoiler sport?
Andy.
Yeah.
Andy.
No!
Andy.
You
Yeah.
can mute yourself. I'm only joking, dude.
Andy,
It is true.
question 3. Who talks the most shit?
I think it's actually shown to be Chris here.
Who argues the most?
Me.
Yes.
But didn't we already get that one anyway?
Who's the biggest spoiler sport?
Which racing
Me.
circuit has the corner named Tozer?
Greatest name.
Tosser.
Or Tosser, if you prefer. Spa, Monza, Monaco, or Imola.
Actually,
That-
it's turn 6. No.
But I didn't make that. I got that off the map.
You go
Just making it up. I have no idea.
you go left, right, tosser.
Left, right, toss. Oh, I know that
Put
one.
your left
Oh, you're a top right tosser, you are.
What?
Oh, Daniel. Danny boy, very funny.
Imola.
I'm 277 points behind Ayata Virgin.
It's more. I think that one was more. People know that it's not the other tracks, so they go for him.
Yeah.
How many times has Andy been an annoying prick in the podcast?
Too many
You've
times.
added that question. in
Many,
right
many,
now.
many times.
Look at that fucking cunt on that fucking.
Yeah, I should have just answered really quickly.
How early was that fucking screenshot there?
Probably very
Brandon is
early.
lounge. Evan's got his old paint.
I'm
Bear in
not
mind, he
even
actually
there.
did get his room painted for 6 months.
I haven't sold my soul.
Oh wait, I am there. That's in my old house.
No one answered
You
green.
say I'm annoying, but no points were given for any of them answers.
Nope.
Like,
That's a shame.
Final question. Final question. Tell me that name.
Name that track.
Oschersleben, Sebring, Willow Springs, or it's not
Oh.
a track. I had a spasm whilst drawing.
Interesting.
That I really hope it's green.
I hope it's 4.
I knew the answer.
It's terrible.
One of those tracks listed is fucking amazing.
And one of them is not.
one of them deserves to burn in a hole.
One of them's a really good track. The other one's Oschersleben. And Willow Springs. That sucks too.
Hey, no,
Steve,
Willow Springs is amazing.
It's not.
Willow Springs is dull.
It's
Just
brilliant.
I drove one of the iterations of Willow Springs on Project Cars, and I thought it was great.
It's fucking awesome.
Exactly. That says it all.
No,
No,
giving you unfavorable commentary on the next.
Wait. I have a way to settle this. Andy, do you like Willow Springs?
No.
Well, he's talking.
What do you know?
Good.
what did I learn? I learned something. Did you recommend it? How do you feel? Happy.
Yay.
I feel sleepy.
7th place.
What did I learn? I'm still the best at quizzes.
Oh, but you're freaking.
Didn't somebody write a? We had a quiz last week. Well, Evan. No, fucking me, not Evan, not Waldo. It's bloody
Come on.
Andy.
Got this.
We had a quiz last week, Andy. That somebody I can't even remember who wrote it. I think it was
Alex.
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
And
And he said that the last few questions was designed to be specifically hard for you.
and you weren't there.
You weren't even
Weren't
here, so we
there.
had to suffer. Go
That
and
was
watch it. Go and play along with the podcast from last week.
That was the 40-question marathon as well.
That was a toughie. That was.
Right, that's your lot.
That's it.
Hey.
Podcast finished. Right.
So-
let's- Close it out then.
Wait there.
I'm not going anywhere then.
Oh,
Not
no.
yet.
That brings us onto the round of the podcast on the 28th of the 1st, 2017, and Stevie SQ is gonna do it.
All right. We've had Waldo.
Maybe not.
We've had Andy.
Have a good evening, all.
We've had Ben, who said about 8 words.
The greatest 8 words the world has ever seen.
Well,
That's got 13 words.
Bird.
There. We've had Phil.
And don't forget to tune in to a set of Corsa streams on Monday nights.
yeah.
Nice shout. We have had Mr. Chris Spokesman.
And not forgetting Rocket League on Tuesday night.
I'm going to start charging for these ad points. We have also had, for half a podcast, while he's come back dressed with more mics than anybody cares. We've had Mr. Evan Imrie.
Wait.
Do that.
Which mic said that?
This one.
No Stella on him either.
Yes,
And we have had Mr. Daniel Hawkins.
Thank you very much. I just want to share my screen for 2 seconds
Oh, damn.
Of the AOR.
before we go on to Stevie. So we've got a little sneak peek here. At the,
Oh, don't be showing everyone.
Oh,
sneak peek. Sneak peek. It's good.
Show them not for him.
So
Awesome.
yeah, we've got a new design coming up for the website. It's going to be cool.
I'm using it, and it's fucking amazing.
I've been using it since I launched it, and it's pretty nifty. I'm very much
Great
addicted to
words
it.
for nifty.
Yay. I'm going to push it. I'm on it. Oh, my God.
How are you on it, you bastard? Don't repeat that on the podcast, actually. Anyway, so we've also had the one, the only, the amazing me.
You never guessed who it was, did you?
Tabs.
It was Stevie SQ.
I live in suspense. Anyway, that's it. Bye.
Peace out, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week, of course, on our
Goodbye.
weekly podcast with the AOR Podcast team. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah,
Not with any other team.
Bye.
Only the